All right, grab your latte. I'm spilling some very real Alberta tea. Families from all over Canada are packing up and choosing St.Albert, and honestly, once you see why, it'll all make sense. I live here, I raise my girls here, and I help families like yours figure out where they actually feel settled. So let's talk about why busy, overwhelmed families just like yours are landing here and finally beginning to breathe again. Let's start with the big stressor, that one that keeps you and your partner whisper arguing after bedtime: housing. In St.Albert, your money stretches so much further. What barely gets you a shoebox condo in Vancouver or Toronto, here you get an actual family home with a yard for the kids, a garage for your Costco hauls, and maybe even a little green space out back, so you're not staring at someone's balcony 10 feet away. It's that first moment my relocation families look at me like, wait, this is actually possible. This is where the magic hits. I see families walk through homes here and suddenly realize, oh my gosh, the kids can have their own rooms or an actual backyard to run off after school energy. Their whole face changes. That's the moment right there. It's my favorite part of the job. St.Albert feels like a place where you can raise kids without constantly feeling behind on life. The pace is calmer, the neighbors wave, and weekends aren't spent fighting traffic just to find something to do. Schools matter, I know, and you've probably got a tab open on your phone right now comparing them. St.Albert options are amazing, whether you want public, Catholic, or French immersion. My oldest went through French immersion here, and my youngest is on the same path. It's been a great experience for my family. And the activities, oh my gosh. We have hockey, dance, soccer, swimming, art classes. We have rec centers, rinks, sports fields, and dance studios. If your kids have energy to burn, there is always something for them to do. As a mom, I am grateful that every single week there is something to keep kids active and involved with. Now, location. St.Albert feels like its own cozy bubble, but you're minutes from Edmonton. Hop on the Henday and you're at concerts, restaurants, or shopping before your coffee even cools. What I love is I can go enjoy the big city energy, then head right back to a quieter, family-focused community where parking doesn't make me want to scream. It really is the best of both worlds. Here's the truth. St.Albert just feels good. We've got tree-lined trails, playgrounds everywhere, neighborhood block parties, summer and winter markets, fireworks, and families actually outside enjoying it all. It's the kind of place where kids grow up playing outside after school and saying hi and knowing the neighbor's dog's name. And deep down, I think that's what so many of us are craving. A place that feels like community, not chaos. That's why they're coming, and honestly why they stay. So if moving to Alberta is on your radar, put St.Albert right at the top. I help families relocate here, and because I live this life too, I know which neighborhoods make sense for your busy family routines, commutes, and kids' schedule. Tell me in the comments where you're moving from. I'd love to hear your story. And if you're ready to actually start planning this move, send me an email and I'll help you and your family figure out the exact pocket of St.Albert that feels like home. And I'll see you in the next video.